Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Just thought I'd pop in with a quick chit-chat update thingy while I wait for my dinner to cook. It's about 9:20 here on Saturday night, and I know it's late to be having dinner or cooking dinner, whatever you want to call it, but I slept the afternoon away and I still want to have a proper meal, not just a sandwich or something. Jarrett's not here, he's at mum and dad's, and Corey's actually still asleep. He hopped into bed for a sleep probably, I don't know, 4 o'clock or so, and he just said when dinner's ready, wake him up. So that's what I'll do. Oh, I've been really tired the last few days. Yes, I think because of the heat, the last 2 days, Thursday, Friday, were really hot down here in Melbourne. I think it was 40 degrees one day and 43 or something yesterday. That's Celsius. I'm not sure whether it is in Fahrenheit. I think you're heading up to like 110 Fahrenheit or something. But it was really hot. Today has been warm, but more the humid warm, not so much heat warm. It only didn't get very hot, but the humidity in the air, and the humidity is still there. You can feel the damp in the air. So yeah, and the heat knocks me about a bit. And then I haven't slept much at night because I've been crafting. Was up till, I think I finished my project about 2:30 this morning. My hanging heart keepsake pillow. But once I finished it, I still had to wind down. I'm one of these people, I don't know about others, but I can't, like if I've been out or if my mind's been really busy and stuff, I can't just go to bed when I get home. I have to unwind for half an hour or so and relax and calm down, and then I can go get into bed. So it was probably like 3:30 this morning before I went to bed, 4 o'clock before I fell asleep. So that's why I had probably about 4 hours, 4 hours sleep this afternoon. And I'm still very tired, so I don't think I'll be up late tonight. When I say not up late, probably be in bed just after 12 midnight. Yeah, I have been doing a lot of crafting the last few days. Today I have had a break, although I am, if you're wondering what I'm looking at all the craft stuff as I'm talking about it, because I pulled it all out into my lounge room because I still have not cleaned my craft room. I know I said I was going to do it the other day, but I just didn't. The motivation, I just haven't got the motivation at the moment. I'm doing the have-tos, and I'm hoping because school goes back here in just over a week. Jared goes back on the 30th of Jan after 8 weeks off. That will be, or when we get there, it'll be 8 weeks. So hopefully when that happens, everything gets back to normal. I'll be up early again. And the earlier I get up, the more motivated I am. But I just can't seem to get myself up at the moment. Got the hiccups. So yeah, well, tonight after dinner, late dinner again, as I said, I'm going to work on pulling some images and stuff off of Google for some challenges that I'm going to do. But I'm wanting to do some stuff that's not challenge work, just some general crafting, to have stuff in my crafting stash so that I can send happy mail and stuff, and not, because I stress. I sent a happy mail out on Thursday. But it's something that I'd been wanting to send for a good 2 months or so. So I actually made myself stress about it because I wanted to get it finished. I wanted to get it to the person. So I'm thinking if maybe, I don't know, tags and little like that pillow, little bits and pieces I can do throughout the year or throughout over the weeks and that, and have things like, have people in mind maybe for when I do them, but just have them sitting there so that I can make a nice little parcel and send it off. Not a lot else happening really. As I said, with the heat, it's just been, we didn't leave the house for 2 days. I went out Thursday morning early. Sorry, you guys just fell a bit then. The computer just moved because you're hanging on my laptop. I had to get up early Thursday morning. I had to put a chemical in the pool. So I was up early. So I went early down to my mum's and got some petrol, and I needed paper. Well, not paper. Found this cardboard. It's 600 GSM, because I was looking for something really thick. I actually would have liked maybe a little bit thicker than this that I need for some projects. This is thick, but I would have preferred maybe not double this thickness, but a little bit thicker. But that's all Officeworks had. But I actually went for this 200 GSM. I use this when I was going to say, it can't be sealed both ends. I use this one when I print stuff off Google, and I trace it and stuff and colour it in. This is what I like to use. It's heavy. It's heavier than like your normal printer paper, but it's not so thick that it looks funny on like pocket letter, the ACTs and stuff. So I needed to grab that. I thought last time I bought 50 sheets and I thought it cost me $20 for 50 sheets. This time I got 100 sheets and it was only like $15 or something. So I don't know. I don't know whether I got mistaken last time or what, but I've got my cardboard now, paper, whatever you want to call it. The thicker one, you only get 5 sheets, and that was, I think, near on $10. So I don't know where to go to get heavier cardboard, but that'll do for what I need to use it for. But while I was there, I also picked up paper clips. I bought 2 packets of paper clips last year sometime, and I've lost them. I cannot find them anywhere. Hang on, I'll see if I can find the ones I bought. Now, I got these ones because I thought they'll make a cool paper clips for someone. Oh, it's sealed. These were ridiculously priced, but I just got them anyway. I thought they were pretty cool. They're huge. They're like huge. And you only get 8 in the packet, and the colours aren't that crash hot. Like this one I'll probably keep for Halloween, being orange. I can't see myself using orange at other times of the year. I don't know why they can't do them in sort of, they had a sedate range as well. I don't know why everything has to be these bright colours. Why can't they do them in the like shabby colours as well? So they were the Otto brand. Now I picked up normal paper clips in that brand as well, and I think you got like 100 for $8 or something. Then I looked down and I saw this, and I like the colours in this more, like they're more reds, pinks, like sort of colours you're more likely to use. And that whole packet for 200 was only like $6. And I like the fact that it's in a box. a hard plastic box that you can then reuse. So that was my big purchase on Thursday when I went to Officeworks. Oh, and I got myself an exercise book to write down challenges in so that I don't forget, or not don't forget, I write them down on little scraps of paper, and the little scraps of paper end up every which where. So I got myself just a notebook of, it's nothing exciting. It cost me 50 cents. So it's just one side's got lines, one side's blank. I couldn't figure out why it was called a botany book, because I was just flicking through it and I opened the first few pages and it was just lined paper. Obviously because one side's lined, one side's blank. I actually remember those from when I was at primary school. They used to be called project books back then. Or the project books would have lines to a certain point on the page and then the top would be blank. But that is to keep track of challenges, swaps, anything I'm doing this year with my craft, because sieve brain here, I can't remember things. So yeah, tonight I'm going to be printing out stuff and maybe starting drawing and stuff. But I've also got to write my menu plan for the next fortnight, because we're back into reality. School's going back and all that. And I've done the menu plan in my head the last few months, but with it not written on paper and a shopping list not written, it just hasn't been done. And the boys and I started the year so well with our eating. The first week we were really, really good. Since then, I don't know, on hot nights I really don't feel like cooking, so we'll just grab whatever. Or like last night, I was really tired yesterday as well, so I slept for about 3 hours yesterday afternoon as well. And when I woke up, Jared had already had dinner. He'd cooked himself some oven fish and chips. Corey was asleep, and I wasn't hungry. Yeah. I think I had a sandwich. I don't know. There's been a couple of nights this past week that I've forgotten to eat. And because I've been so big. I don't know about other people either. When you're crafting, do you forget to eat? Like, I'll be sitting here and I'll be crafting and I'll think, oh, I'm hungry. I'll go cook dinner soon, or I'll go have lunch or whatever. And then 3 or 4 hours later, I'm still sitting crafting and I haven't had anything to eat. I mean, not that it'll do me any harm. I've got a lot of weight I can lose. But it's shocking when you haven't had something to eat for dinner, you forgot to eat, and you don't realise until 2:30 a.m. when you're lying in bed and your stomach is grumbling that loud that you think the neighbours could hear it, and you realise no food's gone in. And that was the other night, and I couldn't sleep because I was so hungry. But in the end, I just got a cup of tea, had my cup of tea, and I actually did fall asleep, because the last thing I want to do is be eating in the middle of the night and then sleeping on it, which is why I won't be going to bed till about 9. Dinner will be ready within the next half hour, and then I'm going to wait at least 3 hours before I go to bed, because I do not like to sleep on full stomach. Miss Ruby's barking in the background there. I don't know. She's a pain, that puppy. I love her to pieces, and she's loving the fact that it's not hot today. She really is. And so's the cat. They're both, I can't fill them. They're both just wanting more and more food, and I think it's because for two days they really didn't eat. Although we've had a couple of flies get inside, because I don't know why they hang around the back door. I think because of the cool air inside. I don't know. That's my assumption. So Lucy's been spending her time chasing flies. Backflips off the back of couches. Yeah. So Lisa gives me a good laugh watching her. And then when you get up to go talk to her and that, she's been rolling around on the floor, stretching and doing, you know how cats do back rolls and flips, and yeah. So, yeah, tonight I'm going to start the menu plan because I really want to get the boys eating properly again. It's only been like just over probably a week and a half that we haven't been eating properly, but we're all feeling it within ourselves. So even though we're going away for 2 nights, those 2 nights will probably be whatever we can find where we are, not cooking. I refuse to cook while I'm away. I'm on holidays. Every other night I have to cook, so while I'm on holidays, I'm not cooking. I'm not cooking. My ex booked the accommodation and he's gone to me, oh, I made sure I got one with a kitchen, like a kitchen, look, cooking facilities. And I'm thinking, I'm on holidays, I'm not cooking. But I will take like a loaf of bread and maybe some cold meat and stuff so that if the kids get hungry, there's cold meat, salad, and they can make a sandwich up. Because I don't want them eating a lot of like chips and biscuits and all that sort of stuff. Just, it's not good for them and it's expensive. But then it's expensive to eat healthy. I am really, really, really over people saying, no, it's not expensive to eat healthy. Sorry, it is. When I go and buy salads and veggies and all that sort of stuff, it costs me double what it does if I was just to go and buy crap food. But that's why I do a menu with a menu plan, because I try and make, pardon me, like a packet of, you've slipped again, sorry guys, a packet of say 4 chicken breast fillets. If I have to get them from the supermarket, if I go to the chicken shop and buy them, it's a little bit cheaper, but not a hell of a lot cheaper. Say 4 chicken breasts is say around the $15 mark. You know, between 12 and 15, depending on the price per kilo. Well, rather than serve just grilled chicken breasts, so that would take 3, because you usually get 4 in the pack, and only leave 1 over, I do things like chicken stir fries. Tonight I'm doing apricot chicken. Although with the apricot chicken now I've noticed I need the 4 rather than 2. But I try and make that packet of 4 breasts do 2 meals. So say we'll go in the middle. We'll say $14 for the 4 breasts. That's only $7 a meal. But then you add your veggies, and that's when the cost really hits, because they are so fluctuating in price at the moment. Like usually in summer, lettuce, for argument's sake, the iceberg lettuce, usually can pick them up for $1.50. They've been sitting up sometimes at $4 in the last few weeks. And I'm sorry, I'm not paying $4 for an iceberg lettuce. Capsicums, another one, up around the 6, 7, up to, I've seen them at $8 and a kilo. And I'm not paying that. I'm not paying big money for vegetables that are getting put, say, in a stir fry. A lot of people will say, use frozen vegetables. My kids will not eat frozen vegetables. Only frozen vegetable the only frozen vegetables my kids will eat is peas. And even then, Corey doesn't like peas. So I have to get fresh. I just really, I don't know. I'm trying to work out this menu plan so that it, doing meals. So say I buy a capsicum and I only use half for one meal. The next meal has capsicum in it as well, so I can spread it. Because the other thing, my kids will not eat leftovers. I think I've said that before. Like tonight we're having apricot chicken. If there was leftovers tomorrow, which there will be, they'll eat it for lunch, but they won't eat it for dinner again. So I've got to come up with something else for dinner. Then I've got Jared who won't eat pasta. So, but Corey loves pasta. I've got Jared who won't eat salad, but Corey will. Jared who eats vegetables and Corey who doesn't particularly like vegetables. Neither of them particularly like potato, although Corey's starting to eat a lot of potato, but I don't want him eating a lot of potato. So it's just really, that's why when we're away, I'm not cooking. I'm not even thinking about cooking because it really is a headache trying to establish a meal plan for a fortnight for two kids that have total and utter opposite likes and dislikes. And then, of course, things that they both like, Mum doesn't like. But I think what we're going to be including on our menu this fortnight will be homemade pizza, some chicken stir-fried, definitely. I'm trying to think what else. Probably some sausages with either scallop potatoes and salad or, I don't know, something like that. So it's 3. Might do my chicken and vegetable lasagna. I haven't tried them on that for a while. Last time they liked it, but they were a bit, I know they love curries, but sometimes it's a bit hot for a curry. But I might put a curry or two in. Because also, I don't put a lot of vegetables in the curries, but I do put veggies in the curries, and Corey will eat them. I don't know. I've got to go have a look through some cookbooks and stuff. It's just so hard to figure out what to feed these boys. If I was on my own, I think I'd just buy frozen meals and cook frozen meals every night. Whack them in the microwave. But I think I might also, I've got to include some red meat. We don't eat a lot of red meat, and that's probably why we're a bit tired at the moment. Might even do some steak with mushroom sauce or something like that. See, because I don't like using a lot of packet stuff either because of Corey's autism and behavioural issues and stuff like that. The less preservatives and that they have, the better. So that also increases the cost of food. He's gone from eating they don't eat white bread anymore. Well, they are at the moment because it was what I could get today. But they've been eating I think it's Tip Top 9 grain with pumpkin seeds, and they love it. So they like the healthier foods. They just, if Mum doesn't cook them, they don't eat them. Or if Mum doesn't make it, they don't eat it. So, anyway, I can smell my dinner cooking, which means I need to go and put the rice on. So I'm going to say those words. I hope you're healthy, happy and having fun, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.